Welcome to a new episode of Depreciation Nation, and if you have been following the channel, you know that a few weeks ago we dropped the video on the loss of our 2021 Tucson and Santa Fe, and then we recently introduced this car, which is a 2022 Tucson, and this car is still relatively new. I have talked in the past about the hazards that we encounter when driving in the city of Atlanta. We've lost windshields out of a couple of cars, and so since this is a brand new car, we are going to install Glassparency's glass protection. Now, this is a two-stage program. It's a step A, a step B, and then the kit comes with a cleanser for the windshield to prepare it for the application of the product. And so what we are going to do is we are going to show you that process. I will tell you that I have had this on other cars and I have not had it on other cars. And incidentally, both of the vehicles that we lost windshields out of, being our Audi and that Tucson, I did not have this applied. Having said that, I did have it applied to the Santa Fe. We have had rocks hit the windshield in a very similar fashion, and it did not sustain the damage that the other two sustained. The rock just slid off the windshield. So, while the factory doesn't claim this to be the case, we find that the hydrophobic properties may also protect the windshield from damage, and so that is absolutely the very first thing that I am going to do to the car behind me. Now, having said that, we are introducing the Glassparency product on the channel. They have been so kind as to give our audience a discount code, which is going to save you between 15 and 20% on any of the coating products that you might purchase. And the link and that discount code are in the description of the video below. Now, they make ceramic coating products. They make all sorts of different types of protective products. And so they have been kind enough to pass a discount to you should you have any interest in purchasing those products and trying those products out. But for the interest of this video, we are just going to demonstrate their glass protection. So let's get started. Now, as previously mentioned, this is a two-step process. They call it step A, step B. Directions are to clean the windshield thoroughly with an alcohol-based cleaner, which, as you've seen, we have just done. To apply step A to a clean, dry surface, which we have. To allow step A to sit for 1 minute, and then to apply step B directly over step A. So that's what we're going to do right now. And one last thing, this product can cause chemical burns, so it's both recommended, and we're going to recommend to wear gloves. So step A has been applied. We are currently allowing it to sit for the 1 minute that the manufacturer recommends. They come with these pre-treated wet wipe-like rags to make the application. And once product A is completed and has set up, we are going to go directly over that with product B. Now, it is worth mentioning that the kit contains everything that you need for this process, including their cream cleanser and an abrasive pad, which you use to prep the glass. Now, we did this, but unfortunately that footage did not turn out, so my apologies that we weren't able to show you that process. But it is actually a three-step process. You clean the glass, then you clean the glass with the glass prep, then you wipe the glass down with an alcohol-based cleaner, then you apply step A, then you apply step B, And that is where we are at this time. Now lastly, we are to clean both the haze from part A and part B off of the windshield using an alcohol-based glass cleaner and paper towels, and that's what we're going to do right now. Now the product has had some time to sit, so the last thing we are going to do is demonstrate the hydrophobic properties we talked about initially in the way that water just sheds off the glass. So we just want to show you the quality of the product and exactly what the product does for you. And that is the process for installing Glassparency's glass protection. Now, as you've seen, the process is relatively straightforward and doesn't take long, but should you choose not to do it yourself, they have an entire list of installers all across the country that can do this for you. Now, this video wasn't a sponsored video. I first heard about Glassparency actually from Ed Bullion in a VinWiki video. They were offering it at an extreme discount, and so I thought, heck, let's give it a shot. And so I applied it to one of my E46s, and the results that we got were just not to be believed. Having lost the 2 windshields out of the other 2 cars, it is now something that I apply prior to really driving the cars anywhere. Now, I bought this kit with my very own money out of Top Line Detail in Terre Haute, Indiana. If you'd like to buy a kit, or if you'd like to buy any of their products, there is a link in the description below. Glassparency was even kind enough to give us a discount code, as previously mentioned, that will save you approximately 15 to 20% off the purchase price of whatever coatings or items that you may choose to purchase. Make sure you hit that subscribe button at the bottom of your screen so that you don't miss more segments like this, and we'll talk to you soon.